Okay, so here is the situation. Randomly, I've been getting quite a few downloads and information in reference to this masculine energy. And quite frankly, I feel like this energy is being called out through a lot of the collective right now. Since we, in this collective with this soulmate, twin flame, karmic retribution, karmic contract relationships, these are relationships and bonds and energies that have been literally loving and tormenting one another forever, since existence. And they've fought and battled and showed each other, and they have gone through all of this energy. I think in this go round, a lot of these unions are also suffering from a situation revolving around covert narcissistic behavior. It's not always the masculine, but a lot of this is stemming, excuse me, my allergies, post-nasal drip. I'm not going to get gross, but pardon me. So it's really like strong, this energy of covert narcissism, where and individuals that are covert narcissists are drawn to empaths, people who are naturally gifted, naturally in the energy of healing, because when you're a healer, you often will self-sacrifice. And ironically, for both the narcissistic person or the covert narcissist who is doing the abusing and the empath that is being abused, these are traits that these individuals or the energies were taken on, personified these people as children. You know, the empathic individual was always, more than anything, a child that might have lived in a lot of dysfunction, but was very obedient to submitting their needs for the needs of others, and being made to consider others and taught to consider others over what they themselves need or want, to be forgiving and forgetting, and more importantly, not sticking to boundaries that they have either should have created or did create and let get broken. So the empath, because the empath is the type of individual that learns from experience. So they learn to forgive, because the stuff that they've gone through, and when they've been on the ill end of delving out karma, then they've always wanted to be forgiven, and they put themselves in they're very morality driven, doing unto others of you as you would have done to you, treating people like you want to be treated. These are empathic traits, and empaths often tune into a person's hurt and in the aspect of their gifts try to heal them, which they start sacrificing themselves. The first thing we have to realize as people who are empaths or empathic or intuitive or psychic, I don't really like the term psychic because for me a psychic, see, with all the possibilities, the endless array of possibilities and dimensions, things that can exist, no one can tell you what your story is until it is said and done. So, you know, someone can give you prophetic knowledge or speak life or that or lack thereof over you. It's not until you claim that and receive it for yourself and start to believe that that's the thing that then it will happen. So a psychic can't tell you definite. You always have there's always the possibility for something different as long as the possibility is there. And I don't even know how else to put that. So, yeah, a lot of aspects of healing and torture and abuse are being spewed out in these karmic relationships right now. So the energy of this narcissistic, this covert narcissist that I'm seeing and getting information about, it's really, really like this is deep-rooted hurt that this individual is dealing with. See, and that's the other thing with the narcissist. They are also rooted in negativity from childhood. The aspect that as children, they were hurt, probably abused, maybe physically abused, sexually abused, emotionally abused, neglected. Somehow, their growth or maturation was stunted at some age during their maturation period or their growing up. And a part of them, there are some individuals, grown-ass men and women, that are walking around still 3 years old, still 5 years old, still 12 years old, stunted at whatever age and mentality and thought process and understanding that they were when the abuse that put them on this downward spiral to narcissistic behavior. So, you know, it's horrible, but it's created. And just as something is created, something can be healed. But when a person is in the energy of covert narcissism, they're never going to heal. They have the false presentation of themselves and the situation is always going to be better than them acknowledging truth, acknowledging what the real issue is. So when a person has made their life since they were 5 years old, creating alternate personas to use up the energy that they're in until they've used it up and they move on to new energy with a new persona, they learn very well, very fast to absorb empathic or morality-driven individuals. It's like they can spot, covert narcissists can spot an empath in a freaking crowd of 20 million people and hone right in on your energy. You know, it's the polarities, the opposites attract. So I got in, I said I didn't even mean to do all of this talking. I talked for 9 minutes. So I want you to understand in this reading, I believe this is the energy. I'm going to just do, going to get some of the male energy and get the female energy. It's just the collective, whoever this resonates for. Doesn't matter what your astrological sign is, sun, moon, rising. This is clearly energy that is really prevalent out there, and the frequencies keep vibrating towards me. So I did a reading a little bit ago pertaining to, I don't know who this is for. Well, it feels like this is for the same individuals or individuals. It's coming through. Okay, so here we go. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Most High, please come into this place. Open me up. Use me as a vessel to bring forth clear communication as to what you have been sending me in reference to this abusive behavior, in reference to this moving on of us, in reference to this covert narcissist that is wreaking havoc on not just the lives of one, but on the lives of many. Please offer clarity, vision. Please speak to me and understand it. I thank you in advance. This shall be. Amen. I shall. All right. So, here we go. Okay. So, we're going to get some. I just want to see who this person is. Can we have a little more energy on the individual? It feels like masculine energy, but this individual that is the bearer of this narcissistic behavior. Now, and see, the thing about narcissists are right there in the ranks with sociopaths and psychopaths. These are behaviors and real life individuals that are like drainers of the energy of light. You know, they're so consumed in their darkness and suffering that it's like, it's literally an illness. And they are going to die with that illness. They'll never, the agenda for them is never to heal. And it's certainly, their greatest fear is getting caught. Their greatest, especially for the narcissist, getting caught. Psychopaths, I think, a psychopath, I would believe that is, well, we're not going to talk about psychopaths. I was about to really go off tangent, but here we go. Okay. So please tell me about the energy of this narcissist. All right. So, the Son of Swords in reverse. I'm just going to sit him up here as he comes out. Justice. The Seven of Wands. And the Eight of Pentacles. So, as I do this reading, some of the energy, I'm not going to read the cards as a tarot reader. I'm going to read the cards with the intuitive energy that's been driving me towards this subject. Okay, so when we speak of this Son of Swords, that's the Knight of Swords. Is in reverse. It's about communication being blocked. It's about being stuck in your head and not being able to communicate how that you feel. It's about seeking justice. But it's a false justice. So this individual is very heady, very methodical, in fact, manipulative, very manipulative. And in this energy of lying, there'll never be justice. There'll never be justice. Okay? I'm listening. The Seven of Wands is it's a conflict of internal degree. It's a conflict of not being able to move forward in the energy of getting on with the next, bringing forth the energy of change, driving it home. It's like being conflicted about it. It's worrying about it. It's feeling like you are always being presented with the challenge. And I believe like the challenge is having to keep up with all of these lies, this untruths, the stories that he tells and puts out there to block how he really feels. You know, and with this Eight of Pentacles, it's about, I'm hearing that he works hard at being deceitful and dishonest and blocking justice. Okay, let's clarify this individual with the Ten of Swords and justice. Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Mother of Wands. So no communication. He's bad at communication and is blocking communication. His way of finding justice or getting balance is blocking the truth. And the truth is, he always feels like he'll never have this true family, this true identity, this true abundance, that this is always going to be a challenge. This Ten of Pentacles is always going to be a challenge for him. Because he doesn't have a blueprint. And instead of working for the blueprint, he works on manifesting bullshit. You know, this Mother of Wands, this Queen of Wands energy is very passionate, very has a very radiant energy, right? And courageous and like stamina, good ideas, and is able to really get out of negativity. That's the facade. That is the facade. He works. Wow. Okay. Oh, that took my quartz right out. Wow. So, that's deep. I just felt that. That made the energy mad. Yes. Wow. Okay. Bring that. Yeah, that's the energy. This justice, his only justice is having people think that he is this phenomenal, or she is this phenomenal, charming, creative individual that is just so enthusiastic about everybody and loves everybody, loves nobody, doesn't even have the concept of love, doesn't know love, Clarify this Mother of Wands energy. Chariot in reverse. So, and the Chariot is, that's family oriented. Yeah, it's like there was this person was hurt very long, no way, very long time ago. This person was hurt a very long time ago, and has made up in their mind, look, made up in their mind that there's nothing saving them. So they're going to keep on acting like they want help, acting helpless. But, look, the Ten of Swords in reverse. They're blocking killing that aspect of them. They are holding on to, that's their only truth, is that they can manifest anything that they want to be. And look, they'll just move on with this Eight of Cups. Move on, walk away. Walk away. Because they're always looking for more. They're always looking for something else. They're always looking to take from someone else's energy. Okay? Let's see how this is affecting the partner. How is this energy of narcissism and hurt affecting the partner? The partner is the one who is very intuitive, who is very spiritual, and the Five of Wands. It's causing conflict. The Five of Wands is the conflict card. It is about tension, feeling like someone is competing against you. It's like you're very uncomfortable. It's like they make you feel, this Five of Wands is, they're making their partner feel the only thing that their partner can rely on is that they will make them second guess themselves. They will make them feel inner conflict. They will make them go against their better judgment. They will make them feel belittled. That conflict, and for a long time it's always felt like it was in their head, but it's real. Clarify how this energy, is affecting the partner. So the partner's in conflict and feels always bad about themselves. It's like they know they should move on, but they can't. They want to, but they can't. They keep trying to avoid it. Temperance, and well, this was the Eight of Cups, by the way. And Temperance in reverse. This is the Sagittarius card. With Sagittarius, we've just had that strawberry moon. We're entering a lot of retrogrades now. A lot of things are being revealed. The rose-colored glasses are being removed, and truths are being brought to the table. And this person is making their partner feel constant conflict, constant struggle. Do I leave? Do I stay? I know I don't like the way it makes me feel, but I love them. And they just can't find their flow with this Temperance in reverse, and they can't find their balance. What should be done by this person who is being manipulated. Fuck him up, I guess. Knock him down. Let's see what should be done. Okay. Everything is justice. Justice. But justice, you have to be your justice. I don't think this is what should be done. I ask what should be done. What should be done is, in this concept, find your balance, find your peace. Listen, this Three of Wands, you gotta stop. It's in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse. So you're like looking at the situation, giving the person way more credit than they deserve. You're questioning yourself with this Four of Cups in reverse. But then you're like, no, it's me. This is, and these fours, this Four of Swords in reverse, like you're not at peace. What should be done is you have to find your peace. You have to understand that what they're offering is bullshit, right? This Ace of Pentacles in reverse is like they are not presenting to you a firm foundation. Their foundation's rocky, like it's empty promises. The Ace of Pentacles is about any possibility that you want. With this upside down, there's no intentions of them giving that to you, and you know it, but you're trying to sugarcoat it for them, right? And you know, with this Knight of Cups energy in reverse, that they come to you and use your energy when they need to be refilled. Think about how the energy always zaps right back in as soon as you're like, it's like you feel like one more day and it would have been completely out of your system, and the day before they call you because they know. So they're not coming back in because, oh, they love you and miss you so much. No, they're coming back in because they can't let you win. You're not allowed to get over them. They want to keep you hanging, like keep dangling that carrot in front of you so that they're emotional vampires because they are emotionless. Vampires need blood, so because they're like the Walking Dead, they're dead, and so they don't have blood coursing through them, so they drink blood. Well, emotional vampires drink and eat energy, and that is how they thrive and survive because they have no emotions. They are emotionally void. They are emotional dark holes, black holes of just darkness and hurt, and they have done very well at adjusting to the status quo, just enough to iterate to society and to the world and to these people how hurt and broken they are, and someone needs to help them, and someone is always hurting them and taking. They're very good at playing the victim, but that is a part of their attack, getting you to feel sorry for them, feeding on your natural instinct to give emotions. Okay, so listen, that's it. You know who this person is. Look at the cards. Okay. Tell me, is this Son of Swords going to heal? Is the Son of Swords going to heal? Give us some information for the Son of Swords. Judgment again. No, we got justice, and we got justice twice. So justice, he won't give justice, and you have to give it to yourself. That's it. He's never going to give you closure. That's not the point. Is to leave. So, do you ever notice when the disappearing acts occur, when he just drops off the face of the earth, or she drops off the face of the earth, or just stops talking to you, or blocks you, or something like that for no reason whatsoever? And then when you all, if you ever are granted, well, you will be, the next time you're granted the ability to discuss it, they always make you feel like you were being selfish and they had to block you because you didn't understand and you only want what you want. And that's the energy that they, portray. It's, always pointing the finger. It's never their fault. And think about when they speak of judgment and justice in their past relationships, they are always the victim. They are always the one who was abused or taken advantage of. So that's like them kind of, buttering you up for the piece of resistance, for their final ha-ha, when they flip the script and show you they truly are the abuser. But you will go on, you might go on for years questioning what's wrong, not even understanding, because you're so busy as the empath feeling sorry for them. So this is the energy. Will they be healed? Well, it says judgment in reverse. And then it has the 8 of Swords. No. I feel like judgment in reverse is like he or she is stuck in this energy that someone owes them something. They are like, as far as they're concerned, no one's hurt is greater than theirs. And since no one ever came to the rescue for them for whatever abuse they suffered, everyone else has to pay. So fuck everybody. They're never going to give a fuck about anybody. And this is showing, this 8 of Swords, that they're stuck. This is prison. Like, you are in a cocoon and there's a sword going through you and a sword around it. You can't get out. And even if you come out, you're going to fall onto one of these swords. So, like, the fear and pure anxiety of never feeling whole, never feeling like someone gave a fuck about you enough. So they're not going to do it for anyone else. And I think this is the energy saying, because one more time, is there healing in the future for this energy? Is there healing? No. Look, Mother of Cups in reverse. This is, and the 2 of Wands. They're going to forever be searching for balance, forever trying to make decisions and choices and going back and forth. That 2 of Wands is about, it's manipulative energy. It's back and forth, wishy-washy, not knowing whether they're going to go forward. Let me tell you something. And the thing about this person's energy is, I guarantee you, let's see what this bottom card is. 6 of Cups. Right. 6 of Cups. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Let me see something. The 6 of Cups. Because I feel like this is like a very, very, very strong soul connection. Very, very strong soul connection. Like, you two, this energy is so ethereally connected. And the sad part is that the narcissist knows that too and takes advantage of it. Yet like, not Four of Pentacles in reverse with the Six of Cups. So it's like, never going to find their balance, always off a little bit, but they're going to keep coming back and trying to revisit. This Six of Cups is about revisiting old love. This is a karmic, very karmic card, that Six of Cups. And it has to do with, for me, twin flames, or it's not exactly a twin flame card, but this is a very karmic card, and it's a very soul-connected card. Like, this is energy that you can't resist from your past. It's an energy that you kind of, it's like the old faithful that you always run back to. And this Four of Pentacles in reverse is about, in the standard deck, when you see the Four of Pentacles, dude has both feet firmly on pentacles in the ground, one on his head and one on his heart. So he's aligned. He's finding his balance. In fact, he's very structured. This Four of Pentacles is like, in reverse, is about not having that balance, not having that structure, but wanting it, but not knowing how to get it. So you keep on going back and revisiting, trying to make up, and you learn something every time. Both do. But there's still no true healing going on totally. So, oh, please, give me one and two cards for, we have over, one more overall reading for, okay, so that, let's see, give me the cards for the overall ending of this. And let's see what we got here. Okay. Alright. So, universe is saying, let's look. We got Ace of Wands in reverse. There's no, the passion or the blessing in this, it's dead right now. And a tower needs to come in and bring an end to all of that energy. And the moon in reverse is being belied. This is about that. One of the cards that came out, I believe, was the Chariot. So and that's about opposing energy. And this person's so consumed in their darkness that they can't be moved out of it. And they're not letting the moon do its job. They're not even letting the moon illuminate their darkness. They're just stuck in darkness. And they can't, this Two of Swords, they don't know how to fix it. They don't know how to choose to be better. They want the world Wow. And it's like showing them what I felt this, that if they would just let the tower break them out of being stuck in this lack of passion about changing, or this lack of spiritual growth, because Wands is about spirituality too. And they can't up the ante spiritually. They need to let the tower in that, and they need to operate in the light of the moon instead of dimming the moon along with the sun and only walking in darkness. They need to make the choice to let go of hurt and let go of anger so they can look forward to love, look forward to sharing their emotions. And all of this heaviness, they can also let it go. they can also let it go. And the world would be there. They would have the world. They would literally have the world. But, again, here again, this Ace of Wands, they're not willing to change. They're not willing to change. And there you have it. And that is sadly a lot of often what happens with the dynamics of these relationships. All right, I can't say that there will be no more readings tonight, but anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. This one is definitely going to be called the Karmic Love Reading. It's the narcissist versus the empath. All right, so please tell me, give me feedback and tell me what you think about this, guys. Please subscribe, like, and share. If this resonates with someone you know as well, please share it with them. People need to hear this. I love you. Thank you lots. Peace.